The 8th of March is International Women's Day, which is a day for celebrating women and their feminine energy, the energy that is so desperately needed in the world today. The United Nations says it seeks to empower women in 5 ways, namely empowering women smallholders, investing in care, supporting women's leadership, funding women's organizations, and protecting women's health. All this in the context of climate change. The United Nations says it seeks a gender equal and sustainable future. Well, at the World Council for Health, we assure you that empowering women has nothing to do with curbing emissions, climate change, and rising temperatures. You may be aware that the word woman comes from womb man with a womb. However, women are much more than men with wombs. We are quite different from men, and we bring a different energy. We bring feminine energy. Women are innately powerful, and it is humanity that needs empowering with women's wisdom, not women that need empowering by obsolete and corrupted organizations. It is the power of our feminine energy that will uplift humanity out of this dire situation, and that will lead to a great and positive future for all. Masculine and feminine energies are complementary, and too much of one and not enough of the other leads to imbalance. Humanity's current predicament is a fine example of an imbalance, where too much masculine energy and not enough feminine energy has led to a reliance on easily corruptible science and an absence of wisdom, intuition, and common sense. A denial of our place in nature and of the role of nature in our health and well-being. To succeed in our man's world, women have been required to adapt to male systems. The pseudo-empowerment used by the existing paternalistic structures, which choose and groom those who can conform to the man-made mold, has been one of women's greatest challenges. The World Council for Health agrees with the United Nations that we need more women in leadership, but feminine leaders, not simply men with wombs, who can help to restore the energy back to this world, the energy balance to this world, I should say. Similarly, we agree with the United Nations that women have assumed the caring roles in society, that they are undervalued and underpaid in these roles, and that the burden of care is ever increasing. However, we speak for generations of women when we say that women are tired of picking up the pieces of an energetically unbalanced world that has been broken by competition and division, and where no human being is accountable because corporations are morally bankrupt, obliged to serve their shareholders and not humanity. The World Council for Health speaks for feminine energy and Mother Earth today when we say enough is enough. Enough bad medicine, pollution, arms, surveillance, and enough lies to last a lifetime. Gender distinctions promoted by international organizations have been used to create further division among people when cohesion and collaboration is most needed. We do not need funding of women-specific organizations or patriarchal solutions to women's health and well-being. Climate change is the least of our worries, and the single biggest threat to our reproductive health and the health of our children are man-made viruses and mandates. Interesting words, man-made and mandates. Give me homemade jumpers and jam any day with a good dollop of women's wisdom and common sense. Women are not equal to men. We are two sides of the same coin, the yin and the yang. We are not equal. We are one and the same. On International Women's Day, it is not gender that needs equalizing. It is the energy of the feminine that needs celebrating. In summary, the world cannot survive with masculine energy alone. Feminine energy is required to restore balance. So on this International Women's Day, let us all draw on our innate wisdom, love, and caring natures, drawn from feminine energy that ultimately is derived from Mother Nature and accessible to all, and also combine this with the lion-hearted courage and ancestral warrior spirit of the masculine, so that we may heal gender division and work effectively together in this race to save humanity. Thank you.